Hey guys, PITFIGHTS here. I have some really cool content to show you for Monolith's new game, Middle-earth: Shadow of War. So sit back and enjoy. As seen in this video, some orcs can be super agile, dodging regular attacks and making them a nightmare to keep your hit streak up with. These orcs will be difficult for builds that focus on melee to deal with, like the Aragon and Boromir build, so keep an eye out and maybe install one of these in your fortress to make it harder to deal with in multiplayer. Here's another clip of an orc we brand, only to come back and save us at a critical moment. Since you want to listen to this, I'll stop talking.
You can't take this fort. That is, you won't be able to once I'm done with ya. Submit to me. Y'all got anyone you want. Defend it to the last. Don't meant to do that. You're at the square. Saved your guts there, I did.
Endgame, you'll need to defend your fortress from incoming Sauron armies. Here are some of the upgrades you can choose between when you're defending. You start with basic walls, but can upgrade to reinforced stone walls and metal walls. It's obvious which one is a better choice here. The next tier has iron gates, poison spouts and fire spouts, letting you choose if you want more resistance or more damage done. You can also choose to supplement your army with savages, defenders or hunters, letting you be specific in the way you counter your enemies. Next, you can upgrade your siege beasts to either fire, poison or curse damage, yet again letting you be specific in how to counter your enemies. With the next tier, you can bring along either War Caragors, Hellfire, which is a caged drake, or a War Graug. The next upgrade tier has spiked walls preventing climbers, fire archers or longer ranged archers. The last tier isn't shown here, but it includes war banners to inspire your troops to attack faster. So some orcs will occasionally go berserk and kill their allies. I can't express how cool and convenient this will be while assaulting a fortress. Man, I love how alive this game feels. This is a short clip showing a former branded orc, an orc on your team, betraying you after you kill his blood brother during a siege. The blood brother was part of the defense, so make sure to brand all of them, all blood brother pairs, before sieging, or you might be in for a nasty surprise like this.
You cut down my blood brother, and now you're going to get cut down. Blood for blood.
Since it's been asked many times, I'll answer it. Chain skills will stop chaining if it reaches an enemy who's immune to it. Seen here is an Olog who is immune to stealth, so the chain was cut short. You can now slide. Whee! I mentioned in my build videos that exploiting weaknesses is the best way of getting around immunities, and here is another reason why. When terrified, an orc loses all its immunities and is no longer aware of its surroundings, meaning you can continually stealth execute him until he dies, even if he was previously immune to stealth, and even if you are revealed. Grunts get terrified with flies, or with brutalizers or anything else that causes fear. Captains though, you'll need to be more specific and read up on their fears. The Golem build and the Gandalf build and the soon to be released Witch King build seen in the descriptions below build to exploit these fears. Speaking of terrifying orcs, this orc here gained the title the Gutless when he was scared off by a fly's nest. Orcs can gain a variety of titles based on things that happen or things that they do, like conquering a fort will give him the title the Conqueror. There are many ways to approach a problem in Shadow of War. On stream, Ali, Bob Robert and Jared used pit fighting, which I'll show at the end of this video, to plant spies in this Warchiefs gang. It starts a mission called Betrayal. So seen here, your loyal followers lead the Warchief into the open where you can gang up on them.
Come here, old fella! Me and the boys want to show you some orcish kindness. You die now, boss!
To the point, straightforward. You die now, boss.
This is your reward for spending the time to go through the process of branding an orc and having him infiltrate the Warchief's gang as a spy. If you were to face him in the overworld, you would need to do a mission to draw him out, then fight him and his gang in the fortress, making it drastically harder.
Turning orcs against their master. That's low. Why didn't I think of that?
As seen here, fighting with a group of your own followers makes it extremely easy. Ali basically just watches the fight. So by killing the Warchief, it disables the upgrades he brings to the fortress, making the siege a lot easier. A good strategy before a siege is to take out all the Warchiefs in this manner, and at that stage you can simply walk through the fortress at your own pace, straight to confront the Overlord. Another way to kill off or brand an enemy Warchief is to start a pitched battle. In Shadow of Mordor, when you set a Warchief you control against an enemy Warchief, it would start an event called a Riot, in which both Warchiefs and their bodyguards would battle it out for supremacy. In Shadow of War, however, installing a Warchief into a fortress makes them a spy. So, if you were to have your spy fight an enemy Warchief, this would reveal him as a spy, and he would no longer do the benefits of destroying an enemy wall or other things when he's installed in the fortress siege. So why would you do this? Because it makes the fight a lot easier for you. When the enemy is brought out, any spies you have within the enemy's bodyguard ranks will also betray him. The potential of betrayal is huge. You could have him commanding 4 orc spies and then have your Warchief attack him with 4 of his own for a 9 versus 1 slaughter. As seen a few times already, you can either equip a bow or Celebrimbor's hammer in your ranged slot. The hammer can't get headshots, but it hits all enemies in a small area of effect around your target. Depending on your skills, this could be a great item choice. In the Legolas build, the melee range hybrid in the description below, this could work out extremely well. The hammer works with all range skills just like a bow would, so it could be a really good choice to mix up combat. Light 'em up!
Whoa! Yeah, headshot him maybe.
Each tribe has a legendary set item, giving you increasing amounts of bonuses unique to that tribe the more items of that set you have. Between different items of the same set and piece, you can have slightly different unique properties and stats. In this case, we see one bow, which has a chance to curse on headshot, and another that has a chance to poison on headshot. The set is from the Feral tribe, which works well with the Sauron build, linked below. On its own, this bow reduces the call mount cooldown by 10%, helpful for builds that use the skill a lot. With 2 set pieces, however, it lets you use Shadow Mount to Unbroken Graugs, similar to how it was in Shadow of Mordor, but unlike Shadow of Mordor, this includes Siege Beasts and will be very helpful against Elemental Graugs as well. With 4 pieces equipped in the set, it'll let you Shadow Mount Unbroken Drakes. With that skill, you should always bring a Drake along with you for a siege defense, as dominating them can be invaluable. Once you finish a quest your item has on it, it'll let you upgrade it to unlock another property. Upgrading also increases stats and in some cases changes how the item looks. Seen here is a cape and it gets some cool gold embroidery. Higher rarity items can be upgraded multiple times to keep it in line with your current level. This means that if you find a legendary piece of gear early, you can keep using it the rest of the game as long as you keep upgrading it. So thanks for watching, guys. I have a ton of Shadow of War content planned and being pumped out for you. I plan to release a lot more skill build videos and walkthroughs, tutorials and live streaming for you day one. So if you haven't already, please subscribe and comment. I'll leave you with some cool orcs and some pit fighting, so enjoy. Here are some more interesting orc for your watching pleasure. I'll keep silent so you can enjoy.
You honestly think you have a chance of capturing any part of this fortress? I will try to stop laughing long enough to kill you.
Any last words?
You're cutting it close, boss. That's what you get.
Ranger!
I think you stunned him. He's never seen such suicidal bravery before.
Endless buzzing of a swarm. The flies sing into my deafened ears. Their bristling legs tickle my scalp. Their tiny jaws rend my flesh. And now, you will bask in the glory of the infestation!
I am the Uruk-ba. A worthy foe is hard to find.
Kiss me, lover.
Coward! I absolutely hate the sound of that alarm. Did you trigger it on purpose?
Ranger! This is why we practice, lads. It's not always a false alarm. Sometimes it's the dark.
I'm going to smash you into paste and then spread it all over my body. I was gonna wait. You know, really build up the anticipation. You and me, we should skip right to the climax.
For those who didn't see my video on pit fighting, a pit fight is set up when you try to install an orc as a spy in a fortress. A pit fight has two orcs battling it out, and unlike Shadow of Mordor, they will be using every ability they have at their disposal. The orc has to prove himself worthy, so if Talion were to come and interfere, his cover would be blown. So you have to sit back, grab some popcorn and watch, which I recommend you do right now as I run through some pit fights without talking.
Sorry about that.
Oh, okay, there we go. So here's
We're back.
Here's the
We're
Gorger, covered in blood. Let's look at putting the guy in here, not really knowing what he's up against, not getting to groom him for it exactly. So let's just see what happens.
Cool. Lord Huron wants me as a follower. Sure thing, man. Hold on. Ooh.
Face a true follower of the Dark Flame. Show me what you got.
I like what you got. Oh.
That was a
Oh, wow,
big starting
immediate.
hit. Holy cow.
All right, so anytime a guy has bombs, it's an amazing benefit because it allows for a stun. But it seems like we just got like a sweet, like critical in a way.
Yeah.
Oh,
His presence. He shouted him to death.
Walls of Jericho.
The
Well
Gorger
done.
is amazing. So now he's infiltrated as a spy. He has leveled up a bunch.
Raged by. Oh, he's a smoke bomb.
Raged by poison. He's sickly, but it pisses him off.
Right.
Oh, and a blood brother.
Actually, go back to the right real quick, Al. Yeah, smoke bomb. That's gonna. So bombs are can be very powerful too. Let's go ahead and ooh, some political humor in there. What is our like extra abilities? And he has no weaknesses, which is amazing.
Poison proof, frost proof.
All right.
Raged by coward.
I like it. He also has smoke bomb. Ooh.
Yeah, they're
Ooh.
two tricksters showing that. What are his epic?
Epic smoke bomb. And he has decoys. Ooh.
Holy cow. Okay,
This is gonna be a fun one.
Like,
So decoys in the orc pit
This is
fight.
gonna be so
It's
great.
pretty funny in the orc pit fight.
let's do this. This is amazing. 2 sets of decoys head to head.
Choose your place.
Why not make you to give me a real challenge?
I feel like they should be blood brothers of each other. I don't know who his blood brother was, but it kind of like spoils the decoy thing when you get him to like.
I disagree. Well,
You know which one's for real here.
Let's see. Someone has said the guy with the scientist glasses, so I'm assuming it's me. Can Olog have special tribe special attacks? Oh, that's actually a question that I'm not 100% sure on. Bob, if an Olog, because they have their Olog strength, which is a bonus, but can they use like Mystic Blade and stuff like that?
So the Ologs do have some special.
Was it actually or was it the decoy? Because sometimes it does this with the decoys.
That's true. That's true.
Okay, it was him. Ah!
That's legit.
Nice sword.
Crook, the dreamer was killed.
Fear of execution, dazed by stealth.
Okay.
Another smoke bomb. My favorite tri bonus is the Marauders. Double. Oh yeah.
Awesome. Vulnerable stealth. That's not gonna happen. What's he? Oh, yeah.
We have a couple questions for subtitles for when they're talking. Let me switch it off so that we can do that real quick.
Deathmonger.
Don't worry, Goblin Games. I have an answer.
Let's teach you a lesson, shall we?
Yeah.
Never done glob to kill. I'll see a caragor. Hey.
Whoa.
Oh! That was awesome. Okay, he's just like the true warrior is the Garagor in this fight. Some backstabs there.
Oh, tricky.
Oh, he's doing his best. Oh, tackle time.
Oh no.
Put me down. People are talking about your shirt, Alex. Oh man. What does glob actually mean from Lord Hood? I believe it's an insult. That's what we're saying. What up, Beowulf? Welcome to Seeing Us Live.
Okay, it's been a fight. He's still higher level and he's not.
Those sweet dodges happening too.
Oh boy, here we go.
He's
again.
not good with the being hit in the face moments. Yeah, so people asking about why Talion isn't involved, it kind of blow the cover to become a spy if Talion had a favorite.
Yeah, you guys trying to prove that he's loyal to an enemy warchief here. You can't have an undead ranger.
He keeps hitting the Karagor.
It's a good distraction.
It is. It's really helping them. Honestly, I've seen like Karagor packs come in, and it can be pretty intense.
Nice, nice. Dodged the body slam that time.
Oop, low shot. So the fight is oh, Karagor for the save. What happens when the timer runs out? Well, if it runs out, we'll show you. And if not, I actually don't know. I haven't seen the timer run out. Does it end? Is it someone just shot in the back of the head?
You know, it's been a long time since I've seen that happen too. It's sort of our failsafe. I think it may just end in a draw.
Ooh, that'd be interesting too. Karagor for Warchief.
No one levels up. No one becomes spies.
That's interesting.
Oh,
This is a good one. This is a good one. Oh, come
It's
on.
close.
Come on, man.
Oh,
You
man.
were winning for so long.
Yeah, he started strong. He even has a Gorgoroth backup. Let's see, can orcs that die in
he's
pit fights come back? Gemage? Yeah. Or it's we have guys come back like that.
Cheat death from all sorts of unlikely demises.
Let's see, Dark Hatchet, are there pits in every...
Oh, no! Oh, no!
Oh,
Oh,
Oh.
and the
And
face.
the wound.
And that thing.
It didn't go deep enough. Alright, so good comebacks, Dokuga. This is actually, however, I'm kind of glad this happened. Because...
It's the killer. Oh, he's level
Oh,
27.
wow.
He's got the claw in. This guy's going down now.
Yeah, he's a destroyer though, which carry bombs.
I saw someone say, do archers have a disadvantage in fight pits? There's a bit of a rock, paper, scissors going on with the different classes and powers and stuff, so you can get yourself into a situation where the guy's not the right matchup, but archers aren't inherently at a disadvantage. There's certain things they're strong against. I'll let you guys figure that out though.
Wow, our guys.
Oh, that's right, he's got the decoys. He's,
Right.
Oh.
Oh, he uses the tribe's ability, and
Oh.
this was quick. I mean, he's 13 levels above.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, right in the neck. Oh, popped his head off.
Woo!